The night runs deep, the road runs cold, but one old memory still won't grow old. I hear your voice inside the rain, like every mile repeats your name. I try to leave, I try to change, but the flame won't let me go. It still burns beneath the snow, through the silence, through the years, through the distance, through the tears. No, the flame won't let me go. It still shines on every road, even when the night moves slow. The flame won't let me go. The town has changed, the signs are gone, but in my heart the light lives on. I found your note inside my coat, one faded line was all you wrote. I tried to hide what stayed inside, but the flame won't let me go. It still burns beneath You left your jacket hanging by the doorway, a quiet reminder of another time. I found your coffee cup beside the window and felt a memory crossing through my mind. The television flickered in the darkness while rain was tapping softly on the roof. I used to think that losing you would break me, but tonight I'm finally facing the truth. Now I know how to find my way out. When the lights go out, found the photograph inside an old suitcase, taken on a Sunday by the riverside. We were laughing underneath the afternoon sun, with no idea how quickly years could change our lives. The corners had been folded from the waiting, the colors had surrendered to the years. I held it for a moment by the window and felt a quiet distance from those tears. Some memories grow softer when you stop asking them to stay. Some moments lose their sorrow when you let them drift away. This is the last photograph I'm keeping of the life we had, not because I want to forget, but because I'm ready to release the past. This is the last photograph, a frozen moment that could never last. I'll keep the smile, I'll lose the pain, and let the years move on again. I drove toward the hills before the evening, palm muted guitar tracing through the beat. Warm bass rode underneath the steady rhythm, while the drums kept time beneath my feet. At the overlook I stopped beside the railing, the valley stretched beneath the violet sky. Took the photograph out from my pocket, then watched the wind carry it away. I thought that letting go would leave an empty place, but something in that moment put the sunlight on my face. I don't regret the years we spent together. I don't regret the person I became. Every chapter left a different lesson. Every ending changed the shape of my name. There are things I cannot take with me. There are things I never should have tried. But I can walk into another morning without carrying the past against my side. This is the last photograph I'm keeping of the life we had, not because I want to forget, but because I'm ready to release the past. This is the last through the empty miles, while distant cymbals breathe beneath the beat. I stop beside a roadside overlook, while distant city lights began to glow. The rain had turned the valley into silver, and for once I didn't need to know. There are things worth remembering and things worth leaving there. I can honor what we once had without carrying despair. I thought the road would lead me back to you. Instead it showed me who I could become. Every mile removed another layer from the person I had been running from. The storm will pass before the morning, the clouds will break above the trees, and somewhere underneath the rainfall I'll find the peace I couldn't see. Rain on the rearview mirror, washing every trace away. I can see the road much clearer than I ever could yesterday. Let the thunder shake the darkness, let the cold wind cross my skin. I've got nothing left to rescue. I've got everything to begin. Rain on the rearview mirror, now the horizon starts to shine. I don't need to chase old answers or reclaim another time. Every mile becomes a doorway, every sunrise calls me in. The road is open in front of me, and I'm ready to begin. I left the curtains moving in the breeze. The afternoon was warm against my skin. A suitcase waited underneath the stairs, and somewhere deep inside I knew I'd win. The walls had heard enough of all my doubts. The floor had known the weight of every tear. I turned the key and walked but uncertainty feels better than pretending all is well. Through the open window, I can see another world, one I never dared to reach before. When I was afraid to fall through the open window, there is sunlight on the road, and I can finally leave the shadows that I carried as a load. Now the wind is turning pages that I thought were written down. Every step becomes a promise that I'm finally moving now. I don't need to chase the answers, I don't need to understand. Sometimes all it takes is opening what was closed by your own hands. The engine roars, the night is young. Your memory still fills my lungs. The wheels keep turning through pouring rain, but every mile speaks your name. One more chance, one more road. Take one last ride together before the morning breaks. Leave the past behind us, leave behind the mistakes. Take one last ride together, like we never said goodbye. We'll chase the fading skyline until the stars run dry. The headlights cut, the midnight haze. I still get lost inside those days. The wind still knows the songs we played. Some memories will never fade. One more dream, one more night. Take one last ride together before the morning breaks. Leave the past behind us, leave behind the mistakes. Take one last ride together, like we never said goodbye. We'll chase the fading skyline until the stars run dry. If tomorrow calls us home, we'll leave without regret. neon reflections trembling on the rain. I walk beneath the signs we used to follow, but nothing looked familiar anymore. A taxi disappeared around the corner. The radio was whispering an old refrain. I felt the weight of every unfinished sentence, then watched the night swallow it away. There are moments when the heart grows tired of carrying what cannot be repaired. I don't need another explanation. I only need to know I'm still here. Under a fading neon sky, I found a reason not to cry. The world kept turning without you, and somehow I survived. Under a fading neon sky, I saw tomorrow in my eyes. No more waiting for a miracle, no more asking life to rewind. The morning found me near the river station, with tired eyes and nowhere planned to go. Unmuted guitars move beneath the rhythm, like footsteps keeping time with passing cars. I bought a ticket for the first departure. Didn't care which town would come next. Sometimes the greatest act of courage is leaving without knowing what comes after. I had mistaken fear for wisdom. I had mistaken comfort for a home. Now every unfamiliar direction feels better than remaining on my Maybe we were never meant to last. Maybe our chapter had reached its end. I can honor everything we shared without becoming who I was back then. The rain is falling on the pavement, but I don't feel the need to hide. There is a strange kind of freedom in finally choosing your own life. Under a fading neon sky, I found a reason not to cry. The world kept turning without you, and somehow I survived. Under a fading neon sky, I saw tomorrow in my eyes. No more waiting for a miracle, no more asking life to rewind. And when the city wakes around me, I'll be ready for the morning train. I won't carry every broken memory like a burden through the years again. I've got nothing left to prove now, nothing left I need to justify. I'll keep walking toward the sunrise with the past reflected in the night. while distant bells were fading with the tide. I stood alone beside the weathered pier and watched the fishing boats drift with the night. The air was cold but strangely comforting. A quiet breeze was moving through my head. For once I didn't need to chase a thought. I simply stood and let the silence stay. Echoing along the street, I watched the moon break through the clouds above and saw its reflection trembling below. It made me think of all the fragile things that still can shine before you go. I don't need to hold forever what was never mine to keep. Some memories can settle like stones beneath the There was a time I feared the empty spaces. I filled them with whatever I could find. Now I can sit beside the unanswered questions and leave their restless voices far behind. sunlight slowly vanished from the place. I used to walk this way when we were younger, before the years had taught us how to leave. We never knew that ordinary moments could become the things we miss the most. The wind keeps moving, it never asked to stay. Maybe that's the lesson I've needed all these years. The way the wind remembers everything we left behind. It carries distant voices through the corners of my mind, but I don't need to follow every whisper through the trees, so memories can travel without coming back to me. The evening rain began across the valley. Palm muted guitar settled underneath. Warm bass rolled softly through the rhythm, while the drums kept breathing with the beat. I stood beside the fence and watched the rainfall turn the empty fields to shades of gold. There was no sadness waiting in the silence, only stories I no longer needed told. I have learned that leaving doesn't mean forgetting. Sometimes letting go is how we keep the If the wind can cross 1,000 miles without belonging anywhere, then maybe I can cross the years behind me without carrying them everywhere. I don't regret the roads I've traveled or the people who have changed my view. Every chapter left a little wisdom, and every ending brought me somewhere new. The way the wind remembers everything we left behind. It carries distant voices through the corners of my mind, but I don't need to follow every whisper through the trees, Found a street beyond the Western Station, where every window looked unfamiliar. but every road still crosses mine. I hear your voice inside the rain, a distant spark that stays the same. No matter where the years may lead, you're never too far away, never too lost in time. Every road I take still brings your heart to mine. You're never too far away, even when skies turn gray. Some love never disappears, it only learns to wait. The city sleeps, the lights burn low, but in my heart you never go. I kept the words I couldn't say, they still return at end of day. No matter how the seasons change, you're never too far away, never too lost in time. Every road I take still brings your heart to mine. You're never too far away, even when skies turn gray. Some love never disappears, it only learns to wait. Maybe we were meant to fall, maybe we were meant to learn, but every flame we left behind still waits for us to You're never too far away, never too lost in time. Every road I take still brings your heart to mine. You're never too far away, even when skies turn gray. Some love never disappears, it only learns to garden still remembers where we stood, beneath the branches turning green again. summer rain. The years have changed the color of the walls. The photographs are fading in the hall. But something about the morning air reminds me why I once believed in it all. I don't feel the need to turn around. I don't feel the need to ask you why. Some memories can stay where they belong, while we continue